everybody, my name's Andy. Welcome to the channel. All right, it's that time. It's time to start modifying this beast. Now, as most of y'all know, I've said before, I don't usually name my vehicles. I had to name my truck Vader because my cousin named his TRD Pro Tacoma Stormtrooper. So since I have a black beast of a Tundra, we had to name it Vader just to show the dominance. Second, come to this Jeep. It is a beast. It's sitting on 35-inch tires, 35 1250s. It's got a 3.5 inch lift. It's just a beast. And that's what we're gonna name this. We're gonna name it Beast. I do plan on getting a Mustang, and when we get it, we'll see what we name it. I actually have a Roush, but we're not gonna name the Roush because we're planning on selling it. But when I get the 5.0, we'll name it. So we have Beast, we have Vader, and then we have yet to come. But it's time to start modding Beast. So time to put on the first big mod. Let me get you set up. Okay, when I say first big mod, I use that term a little loosely. We have this big space right here where a lot of people put flags and decals, and I may put flags on the back glass. I've not decided that yet, but right here, I did decide what I was gonna put, and it's gonna be a multi-cam Gear Runner decal, and we're gonna put one of these bad boys on both sides. I had these special made to fit in here, and they came out great, and so we're gonna put that on today. Okay, so the first thing we gotta do is really get this area good and clean. So we're just gonna use some alcohol. Seems like I'm always putting a decal on something, whether it be, you know, the Tough Skin stuff. So if you know, Tough Skin does make stuff for this. I've not decided if I'm gonna use them or go with somebody else just to see what other people have. But if you want Tough Skins for this, use Gear Runner 10, save 10%. But seems like I'm always putting a decal on something. I just think this is gonna be pretty cool with the big Gear Runner logo right there. Now I don't have the play button on it because I just didn't think it would be big enough to fit all that. So we're just gonna try to clean up this area good. The Jeep is fairly clean. We're just gonna make sure it's really clean. So wipe that off good like that. And we'll go over it one more time really good right here. And we're just gonna eyeball this. I started to try to do some kind of tape to make sure it's straight or something, but I think we can get it pretty good just like it is. So let me get the decal and get that put on. Okay, now, Rob Motive is always talking about how hard it is to install my decal. Now, I'm gonna install this with like 75,000 mile an hour winds because the winds just will not cooperate with me today. So we're actually gonna show how easy it is to put one of these on under gale force winds. Now, the first thing you wanna do is kind of rub your finger on it to make sure all the bottom adhesive on this vinyl is stuck to the top piece, and then just peel this off. And as you can see, let me see if I can get that in camera, it is coming off with the top piece, and that is what you want. Make sure the nose stays, it's kind of a small piece, make sure it's on there. And when you peel it off, the back piece should have nothing, and the front piece should have it all. Next thing you want to do, now try not to touch this, is come up here and kind of line it where you want it. I'm gonna try to put it about like that right there. And I'm just gonna stick it around like so. Now I am gonna take a squeegee. I do have a squeegee here. And I'm just gonna squeegee this down and make sure it gets on there like that right there. And that looks pretty well centered in between this little emblem. And it's pretty good right here. I just kind of want to center it up with this, not really this decal. I kind of centered it up with this decal. Now what you want to do next, I have to make sure it's squeegee down good though. You do want to make sure it is squeegee down really good. And then next, you just peel this piece off the top like so. Be careful again, if you pull it at a tight angle like this, it does seem to come off better. There goes the other one because the wind's blowing 100 mile an hour. And there you go, and then I just kind of push down on it to make sure it all stuck good like that. And there it is, the Gear Runner multi-cam decal. Let's go put one on the other side, make it match. Okay, I already cleaned this good just like I did the other side. Again, we're just gonna peel this off. And here's a good example. When I'm peeling that, you can see that this little bit right there is wanting to stick to the white. So what I do is I pull it down like so and then peel it off, and you see it stuck to the clear then. So you want to make sure it all sticks to the clear paper when you're doing this. It's really not that hard to do. You just kind of have to pay attention. Just going to try to do the same thing we did on that side. Kind of center this up really good right here with the top and bottom. Get that head straight on it, get the gear straight. If you don't get it stuck down good, you can actually move it a little bit. I think that's going to work out pretty well right there. Again, just squeegee that down like so. I am using a rubber squeegee, so it shouldn't really hurt the paint or anything, but I'm really trying not to get it on the paint. Then we'll just peel this off. There it is, second gear runner multi-cam decal on the Jeep. Just that simple, guys. I don't know what Rob Motive's talking about. I didn't have a big issue. It did take me just a little bit to get a couple pieces off this because it was cut a little deep, but if it hadn't been for that, it'd been like the other side, no problems at all. I think that looks great on the side of here, adds a little bit of touch to my Jeep, and if you get it off a little bit up and down, don't worry about it. You can only see one side at a time anyway. Again, appreciate you guys watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.